Alright. Didn't I tell you who was in this room? Didn't I say who was coming out of this room? I want y'all to see. Didn't I say I seen somebody with stripes on? I be paying attention. These folks still be gunning me, be hitting me and shit. Didn't I say they try to use other individuals to say plays because they'll say, well, that must have been your baby mama, or that must have been this person, that must have been that person, that must have been your sister or something, that must have been that person. Didn't I say they be doing that bullshit? Because they all be helping each other? Didn't I say they be over there hitting you and they be late to their spots on purpose so they can get your ass hit? And you be spotting motherfuckers, they be talking about, oh, you ain't do your job, like this goofy ass nigga trying to hide behind me. Like I said, what's the behind you? The back of your motherfucking mental, bro. That's your subconscious. The back of your skull is what, bro? Alright, your stem cell stops right there. That's the back of your spine. Your stem is right there. This is where they keep your strands clogged up and polluted, because they don't want your stuff going into your mind. So they keep you at task, laboring, so your other side will be functioning, because they want your motor functions, but they don't want you using the other side of your brain. So listen, if you want all the mechanics going, right? All the mechanics of your brain functions from the left side. Now, if it was nothing but peace, they'll show an olive branch, right? They'll wave the white flag and say everything is kosher. But seeing as I know it is not, and I know what I'm speaking on because I know what I said, because I know I'm in tune into something that's higher than me, because I'm getting downloads from the sun, which is energy from the spirit. Hence, like I said, somebody's going down because somebody's about to turn right. Hence, that girl is talking right now to that gentleman is the one that just slid by the camera. And that baby's going to be getting changed in a minute, so just stay tuned for that. Hence, this joke over here is reading the papers, but he's not reading the papers. He's reading it through a different means, which is he's scrolling or scribing. He subscribed to a program. He's doing the same thing he already did. He already went to the papers. He told everybody what he was going to go do. So that means he's faking it right now, because he set up a play for him to do the play, and him was originally with the two gentlemen over there, which was at the table. Hence, he about to get up and go to his right, so it's all white. Man, look, they about to move in a minute, bro. Hence, he just moved the papers. He's already back up there putting them back up. Hence, the paper man. So, homegirl is about to get somebody to come through because she picked up the newspaper and put it up. So, seeing as it's going up, it's somebody going to the left. Hence, I called her leaving out of the where. She was at the car wash, but it wasn't her. It wasn't her. It was an alternate route. It was different, but it was the same, but it was different. Hence, he had to readjust. Why did he got to move? Because he's doing some foul shit, so he has something on him. So he's going to have to readjust again because he's going to use his hands because he has to move, which he's going to move even faster because he got to catch up to his pace to make sure they're in the same sync because they're tethered together. Their entanglement has to be in sync. So his entanglement has to be at a certain speed to make sure his rotation is right. Hence, somebody's trying to push something down because it's on the females, where she tried to get around me through another means. Hence, somebody's going to the bathroom. One of the women has to go. Hence, one of these nasty motherfuckers is talking about going to somebody's backside. I was trying to get to his Uranus. There's Kulo, which would deal with an 8, because that's the secret place, right? So he's wearing blue for the ego. He's being super egotistical, which they're practicing a role. He's going to get even lower now. Watch. Because he's practicing the role. That's the blue you wear for the ego, because ego deals with the backside of your bottom. Somebody's going left. So if I'm wrong, they're going to go right. So listen, check in, because he interlocked his fingers. He laced his fingers. He's trying to, I just told y'all the 10 strands, that's the back of the, because they don't want it to go north. They want it to go south. They don't want you to have your stuff go up. So they're using Hiram Abiff. They're being assassins right now. They're trying to kill Hiram. How do you kill Hiram? Listen, when you interlace your fingers, that's 10 strands. That's 10. That's 5 for 5. You interlace, that's 10. That means there's somebody handling something. She's handling somebody at the door. That's the one. So she's handling that individual at the door because she's taking care of it. They're being a handler. They're running an operation. He's seasoned. Seasonal. Hence, this seasonal thing that goes on dealing with the ring, which that means the phone's going to be going off in here in a minute. Dealing with the ring, that means somebody married is coming in here. These jokers in here have to do what? Get ready for the end of the season. That means they're going to shut something down. Something's getting rebuilt, which that means it has to deal with something dealing with the 8, which I keep telling you, that deals with weapons, which the 8 deals with who? Scorpio. All right, the 8 is across from the 2. That's Taurus. There's a Taurus outside. That's the constellation. That's astrology. Come on, bro. Talk to me. Hence, he's not moving, so it's some white stuff. They focused on him right now. He's on the screen right now. He's trying to get it off him. Hence, there's some more white vehicles about to show up, bro. No cap. He trying to get that shit off the screen, bro. Cause they tracking his ass. It's a whole bunch of different color vehicles about to show us slide through. The MARTA bus already slid down here. Already seen the bus. He on the screen. Didn't I just say I seen the bus? He already on the screen. I caught it before Wave Advance. He trying to blank it out. He trying to switch it out. So he's staring into space right now. He ain't really focusing in on the papers. Now he's gonna lie. So seeing as he's lying, that's the low vibration. He's gonna get even lower because he's got to go. Because it's so shameful what they saying. He got to get low because he's saying something that, and that's why the screen just glitched out. He's saying something that he don't know what the hell he talking about, but he gonna say what he got to say to goddamn make it benefit him. I'll say whatever just to keep them people from messing with me. Hence, that woman at the front desk hasn't spoken yet. She ain't said nothing else because she's looking for an angle, which would be light. He's going to switch that screen. Watch, she's going to change into the light again. The sun going to start getting brighter, watch. And if I'm lying, watch this child get more excited and get happy as hell. The child's energy is going to climb. That screen about to glitch too, and somebody's coming down the road right now. He's starting to do that rocking shit. They're trying to see images. That's all they're doing. They're trying to use the right side of their brain. So seeing as they're trying to use the right side of the brain, which is spiritual and all that shit, right? You try to use the, what is it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. End of the season, end of the quarter. Or you say the door. End of the quarter, you hear me change the screen. Cut to commercial. Cut to commercial. Come on, bro. So somebody's watching sports. Somebody watching the game. And there goes the bug over there. So you know it's on the 3. And then you got to be on the females again because it's on the cup and it's also dealing with the heat. Then you got to use an X and you got to do a circle. Why he had to sit up in the seat? Because he capping. He don't want that on him. He don't want that pituitary gland on him. Hence he got the blue on. Didn't I say he got that what on him? That pituitary gland on him? Using that feminine side? He trying to be in that chamber he ain't got no business being in? What did that girl go into? She went into that chamber. She ain't no business being in there. That means you going in somebody's mental. You ain't got no business in there. Because they trying to find out how the builder made what they made. Hiram was a king. He was created by a woman. So basically, what you're telling me, you're trying to figure out who the mother is to find out who Hiram is. That means you have to get into the mother's chamber. That means the mindset of mom. Which is a square, bro. Hence, there's a mama over there. Hence, you're going to say 8-7 because that's the blade. Because mom can either cut you or she'll heal you. Mama will cut you down real quick. And nobody likes when mama cuts you down because mama be like, oh, man. Mama upset with me. But when mama give you that love, oh, my God, it makes you rise up and stand up like a soldier. Fill you up with so much joy and make you beam from here to Timbuktu. Now they're changing the patterns. They're trying to find something so he can keep it off his screen so he can't see what's going on in the street. It's on the kids over there too. It's on the baby. There go the bird flying across too. Didn't I say the sun's gonna start shining even better? Because he's looking at intel. What does a seasoned vet do? He gets the intel. He's getting data. He's on the cloud getting data. Mama gives you what? Information. Mama teaches the children. Mama puts you on game. That means there's a hunter in here. He hunts for people. He hunts for his target. What's on his screen? He got people up there. He just looking around at random shit. Excuse me, I don't know if y'all can see him too clear, but he's changing it. Why them women ain't talking no more like how they usually do? They usually be mimicking. They say when you go into the woods, they say things be mimicking you, certain things, certain beasts, certain animals, certain creatures, because they trying to get you. Now, when you stressed out, you pop things out to release energy. Like a magician, pow, letting out the energy. Hence, you know what I'm saying, he a patron, so you know he loves that American flag. All right, so this crazy conundrum we have going here, this synopsis, this entanglement of lies and web of deceit, because I've seen a lot of purple pop up. I know he's a liar. Hence, somebody's trying to change their direction. They're trying to change the direction of where they're aiming at. And when you do that, you have to switch your position. Hence, they're putting things outside for when I go across a mark. It's like a landmine. They're placing landmines and booby traps all out where I have to go. Hence, it's back on Saturn because it's a trap. So you have to leave the room. So you know it's dealing with black, and it's also dealing with the 3. Oh, why you had to get up and move? Hence, they love the code word. Let's sit on them. We're gonna sit on them. Ain't sitting on somebody a stakeout. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and pick something up because it was an error. So look, when you sit on someone, it's a stakeout. You know what I'm saying? You staking out the target. I told y'all, bro, I was sitting outside and homie said, I got his phone. I'm right over there. I got his phone. He don't know it. I got his phone. I said, what the fuck? I pop in, he's standing right by the damn phone. I got his phone. And look, he sent his girl by the door to throw it off. And that reminds me of a scene that I know I seen before. I told y'all, women are, there's the couple. You see the 2? That's the couple. All right, that's a couple of school kids. But I told y'all, women be slick. They'll send a friend to block you off to keep you from seeing the real play. Hence, it's going to be a line. It's going to be a line. Because they got blocked off. It's a line. All right, so he was stationed somewhere. So he stayed put, right? So a good soldier stays where he's supposed to be at. He don't move around. He don't make moves. He stays stationed. Or a smart soldier, he knows how to get out of dodge when you know what I'm saying, when the shit get thick, right? They're going to the right again. It's going down. He's sending this down the other way. Now listen. They say this is how you get in the game. We gotta turn everything around. We gotta bring up all your history. We gotta bring everything up, and then we gotta do away with it so we can get you in onto the other side so you can be a part of the team. So I wonder if they do this for every soldier then. I wonder if they does every soldier have to relive his every moment? Do they constantly go back into their history? Every time he comes into this library, does he repeat different scenes? I'm just curious to know. I just wonder. Somebody's grabbing something right now. It's one of the women. Boo-boo. That's why I can't see my kids, man. There ain't no point in seeing them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no point because, they don't like me trying to give too much information to my children because, when you try to give out good information and the proper teachings, knowing that anybody can watch you, anybody can see and do whatever they want, they cried about China, right? They're like, oh, China's trying to take over. China's doing this and that. Listen, man. If these people were so clever, I have to ask this question. Where were they at when I was in school? Where was these? All right, look. I'm gonna say take out we're gonna take out the equation of the family members, right? Where were these people at when you were being trained? These so-called super beings that like to say they're not looking for anything strange. They're throwing everything off. The ones that claim that they don't care about being seen in the light. The one or they want to be in the darkness. I don't know. Either they're in the light or they're in the darkness. So these shadow beings, because they say they like to stay in the shadows, they don't like to be seen because the light burns them. So if you like to be in the darkness so much, you supposed to have tougher skin than what you say. Now, if you don't like to be in the darkness and you like to be in the light, because that's dual polarity, hence say we got Israel. They still turn stuff down. Operation 3 kills. Why? If y'all running such a decent campaign, why are they so shook? Why can't they be themselves? Are they scared? Now, I already got my Infinity side. I seen that earlier. I'll call that. But look here. I don't know if y'all heard. I don't know if y'all can. Some of you might be able to. Some of you can't. Who really cares? So I called a download. Someone was saying that the story of apparently when you're in a room with someone like like royalty, you have watchers. People come in the room, they watch scenarios, and then you have people who go around and spread the story around. So they said I was in a room with someone particular. I don't know. Let's see if the woman shows up over here. We're gonna see if this is accurate. They said that I was in a room with someone, and they told me that it wasn't it. And that individual who said it wasn't it said something. I don't know, man. Cause I haven't seen the person. I have yet to see him. All right, here goes Hickory Dan over here. Didn't I say it's an assassin in here? Hey, by any chance, what's the name of that brand you got on? Is that Polo Assassin? Oh, okay. He can't talk. My bad. Hey, excuse me, sir. Shit, me. I'm saying no goddamn sir. Now watch the light start shining, bro. Because there's a difference in when you're being genuine. You ask a question, and somebody blatantly plays oblivious. So that tells you one thing, or that tells you many things. That tells you many things, that either the person doesn't like you, or they have a problem with you, or maybe it's an issue, or they're not allowed to talk to you. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's all the above. I don't know what my kind has done to this individual, but I mean, if you say, excuse me, hey, is that such and such? Now, I guarantee if I had a suit, tie on, and I was in a corporate setting, and I would have said the same thing, it would have been a different result. All right, let me ask you this. If I had been sitting at a store and we was around more people of like-mindedness, I guarantee it would have been a different result. Let's just do a social experiment. I'm just saying. So, next time y'all get into Walmart, let's say Myers or any type of public setting, and you just randomly ask somebody to see if they just respond to you or not.
Hey, look, dude, let me ask you something.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on talking my thing.
I wasn't paying attention to you. It had nothing to do with
Whoa, why you ain't gotta have no hostility on you. You ain't gotta be aggressive because you just came with a lot of aggression. You came with a lot of aggression. I see your will now. I see your passion. Yeah. Now, if you came with peace, you would have asked the question.
Man, we'll let you go with it.
All right, you enjoy yourself. Because if you came with peace, you would have came with peace. Period. Yeah, it seemed like you got a little upset. It seemed like you got a little flustered. It seemed like you raised your temperature, huh? All right. You enjoy yourself. Like I said, your temperature got a little hot, didn't it? Calm yourself down. You might have a heart attack. You getting up there in age. You better calm down. Now, like I said, if he came with the vibe of peace, when I asked him about the polo assassin, which he took the jacket off, which I told you, this the third veteran over here. You know what I'm saying? And they all going to get the papers. They all getting the papers. Now look, why did he stand up like he wanted to fight? Now listen, check game. If I would have did that same aggressive manner, they would have called the police on me. I would have been escorted out of the building. I would have told I would not be allowed back in here. Now, why is it that he's able to do the same type of demeanor and give off that same energy, and he's allowed to sit down and be absolutely just fine? Ain't none of the women up there said anything, and they all can hear. Apparently, he heard what I said when I asked him about his jacket. Now, if you can hear that, why didn't they hear that whole little goddamn tirade he just did? All right. And there goes the other veteran over there from the other side trying to goddamn play the goddamn game. Come on, man. Talk to me. Didn't I say Hiram Abiff? He was assassinated by who? He's on the front side. East, coming off the east. There's going to be something in the sky in a minute. Hold on. Stay tuned. He's on the west side doing the nonsense. He's changing directions. The other fool took off the other way. Come on, bro. And why is he slamming that paper aggressive like? All right, so it's on red still. It's going to be some red vehicles show up in a minute. Check in. Now listen, now the women's are over there gaslighting him, telling, oh, we're not worried about him over there because they're supporting what he's doing. Hence, they're in support of what? Nonsense. Now listen, I guarantee it. Listen, check in. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If that white man, excuse me, I'm gonna say that Caucasian over there, if he would have asked him the same question, would he gave him a different result? Somebody gonna choke up and cough if I'm lying. If I'm accurate about what I'm saying, if that same individual over there approached him and asked him the same question, would it be in a different result? There go the red vehicle over there. Now somebody gonna stink. Must as hell.